kind of starting to look like I set my face with Crisco. Hey guys, it's Katie and welcome to my channel. Today's video is a review on the Garnier BB cream for combination to oily skin. I have had this for a while, so I do have some pretty concrete thoughts on it, so I thought this would be a good video to film just to throw this out there because I haven't seen a ton of reviews on this, even though it's been out for a while, and most people that I've seen use it have dry skin, so I wanted to do one with my oily skin. So this is technically a 5-in-1 miracle skin perfector, which kind of reminds me of like the Urban Decay like skin perfector thing, that one and done that I really like, at least in terms of what it's supposed to do. Basically, it's supposed to smooth pores, cover, give you some nice SPF, just a typical BB cream situation, but as it is for oily to combo skin, it's supposed to be good like for keeping you a little bit more mattified. If you've seen any of my other videos, I kind of already have an opinion on this BB cream. So, you know, but I still wanted to get this review out there just so you could see how it wears on a person with oily skin. So here we go, friends. Since BB creams are technically supposed to be worn alone and you don't necessarily need a primer, I'm not going to use one, just so I can show you how it works just over my skin. I do have the Tea Tree Pore Minimizer from the Body Shop on, which I know a lot of people use as primer, but I use that every day, morning and night, so it's not really a primer to me personally. And I'm going to apply one half of my face with a brush and one half with a sponge so you can see the difference there. I don't really like to use my fingers with this one. This BB cream is very liquidy. If you can see, it's like extremely liquidy. So I just typically pour some onto the back of my hand and then I apply it. I'm going to go ahead and use the brush first. So it basically covers like a light coverage, as you would expect with a BB cream, and it is okay. I don't know, it like leaves this texture if you can see it, but like my pores are a little more visible than I would like them to be. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other half of my face before I go in and try to build up any coverage. Now coverage is obviously a lot lighter using the sponge, but I think it looks a little bit better using a sponge. Like it tends to kind of help with that texture issue. So I'm going to go up and go up. I'm going to go ahead and build up coverage where I need it. But I'm going to use a sponge. I think that the brush just kind of smears it over my face. Alright, so here it is with kind of all the coverage that I can get out of it. I did end up mostly using the sponge because, like I said, I think if you put it on with a brush, it kind of just smears over your skin. The sponge does help a little bit. You can also like really press it in with the sponge. I'm not the biggest fan of like the look of this. I mean, it's a BB cream, so you expect dewiness, but since it says it's for oily to combo skin, you kind of expect that it maybe like would be a little bit more matte. But you know, it is what it is. So I'm gonna go put on the rest of my makeup and then I will be back. So the rest of my makeup is on. I just did concealer, the usual, set with the RCMA No Color Powder, and that's it. So we'll see how this goes. It's 10:13 a.m. So I'll have plenty of time to wear this today, and I'll check back in throughout the day, so good luck. So I'm back for my first check-in. It is now 12:34 p.m. so it's been a couple hours since I put this on, and already the problem with this one is this area right here. I'm very oily already by my nose, and that makes it kind of cake up a little bit. Everywhere else it looks good, but right there it just does not look great at all. And I mean, normally I wouldn't be this picky because I do have pretty oily skin, but the fact that this says it's for combination to oily skin and that it's oil free, you kind of like would expect it to be a bit more mattifying than it is. It also like gets in these lines, my smile lines. So yeah, at this point, not my favorite still. It's just, it doesn't sit very well on my skin. Maybe if you had a little bit less oily skin than I do, but I'm gonna keep it on so you can kind of see how it wears through the rest of the day, because already started, can't quit now. Hey guys, so it's now 6:51 p.m. and I'm just checking in again. I did touch up once today because it was kind of starting to look like I set my face with Crisco, and it's probably starting to look that way again. I think that this BB cream looks really nice, but it just isn't for oily skin, so I don't really know why they put it on there like it was for oily skin, or maybe my skin's just too oily, but I just find that it's very, very oily and greasy, and even though it's very lightweight on the skin and you don't really feel it, when I look in a mirror, I'm just like, oh, I look like the greasiest of hot dogs. So I think if you're looking for a nice BB cream for normal skin, this might be really great for you, but if you have oily skin like me, I can't get behind this one, guys. I normally love BB creams, but this one does have kind of the problem that many do, and that is that it is just too greasy on this oil slick of a face. But I hope that you did enjoy this video. I think I'm just going to cut it off here, as honestly, I'm going to touch this up again, and I might put something over it to keep it from doing this the rest of the night. But I've had it on now for a good almost 8 hours. No, actually more than 8 hours. So we're all good. 8 hours is about a standard wear time. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one, hopefully, if you subscribe. Bye, guys.